Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Varsha and this is Tailplay, and today we'll be taking a look at the latest Steam client update. Valve has made some pretty significant changes that improve performance, added new features, and make your gaming experience with Steam even better. Let's dive right into what's new, starting with one of the most talked about additions, which is Steam Families. Roll the intro. First off, Steam Families is now available for all users. Steam Families lets you share your library with up to 5 accounts and on 10 different devices, making it easier to share games with family members without messing up each other's progress. If you've ever wanted to share your games without buying multiple copies, this is a great feature to explore. Of course, this feature has been in the past, but right now, what really makes it great is that you are capable of playing other games that you have in your library, as long as you and your family members don't play the same game unless you have multiple copies. You can read more in the Steam news post or check out the support FAQ, but overall it's a welcome feature that has been long awaited for the non-beta testers. If you haven't set it up yet, you definitely should. I did make a video about this one where I talked about how you can actually add other people from abroad, especially if you have family members like myself in other countries. You can do this in a different way, so I'm not going to talk about this one, but I'll be linking the video so you can click it and check it out. Over there you will have other Steam features that you can access if you have the beta, so go check that one out. But before you do that, let's go to the next thing, which is new icons and visual tweaks. Now you'll notice some small but meaningful visual tweaks in your friends list. If your friend is playing on Steam Deck, instead of a gamepad icon, you'll see a cool little Steam Deck icon instead. For VR users, the friends list VR icon has been Revamped too. It's now matching the in-game or online friend state color, making it easier to see who's in-game. Moving on, we got some performance boosts for large libraries. If you're like me and have a massive Steam library, you'll appreciate this new update. Steam has significantly improved startup and library performance. So if you've got hundreds or maybe thousands of games, Steam will now load faster and run more smoother. This is a big one for anyone who ever had that laggy feeling when scrolling through their collection. Next, we got the revamped screenshot manager and sharing features. One of the coolest part of this update is the revamped screenshot manager. It's been redesigned to make managing and sharing your gaming moments much easier. You can now share screenshots directly from Steam in multiple ways. You can copy them to your clipboard, send them to friends or chat groups via Steam Chat, or even send them straight to your phone using the Steam mobile app. I use this feature to send on my Discord channel, so I find this useful because of its simplicity and not having to link up or anything and just simply copying and pasting it over there. If you've ever taken a bunch of screenshots and wanted to share them all at once, good news, you can now multi-select from the grid view and share them in one go. This update also includes performance and reliability improvement for Screenshot Manager, and Valve's laying the groundwork for game recording and clips, which will eventually be added when Steam game recording moves out of beta. It's a huge step for capturing those epic gaming moments, and to be honest, I really enjoy it because I can use those footages for my future videos. I like to talk, especially the review videos. We also have some Steam overlay improvements. The Steam overlay has gotten love as well. Valve has made it more responsive, especially on Windows, so you'll notice it pops up faster and works more smoothly. They've also added a neat clock app to the overlay. Now you can pin a clock on top of your game so you don't have to lose track of time during those long gaming sessions. No more late night, oops, it's 3 a.m. moments. And I honestly love this feature because I don't have to have my phone next to me. I can put it in my other room, leave it to charge, and have this pop on my screen, and I can adjust the size and everything. So I really love this feature. Next, we got the Steam Input Enhancements. If you use Steam Input to play games with controller or other input devices, this update is a game changer. We've introduced the latency of action set command and rumble haptics command, so everything feels more responsive. CPU usage is also reduced when using both the gyro and the joystick, which should make controls feel even more snappier. They've also added output icons to all the mode menus, making it easier to see if your setup is generating mouse, controller, or Steam Input API output. And for those of you who are analog actions with multiple modes like flick stick or gyro to mouse, those are better labeled now, making them easier to configure. Plus, Valve fixed a bunch of bugs, including issues with PlayStation controllers connecting over Bluetooth, which is a great plus for me because I really love my PlayStation 5 controller. And yeah, next up we have Steam Trading System update. Steam has introduced a new security measure that will now trade lock your account if you're logged in from a device that Steam doesn't recognize. For example, if you try to accept a trade offer from a new device, you might see this error message pop up. There was an error accepting this trade offer. Please try again later. You have logged in from a new device. In order to protect the items in your inventory, you will be unable to trade them from this device for several days. This means if you're logged in from a friend's PC, a new laptop, or even a different mobile device, your Steam account will be locked from trading for a few days. Valve says this is to protect your inventory and prevent unauthorized trades if someone gets into your account. Lastly, we have SteamVR fixes and Linux and macOS update. For those of you rocking on a SteamVR setup, they've fixed a couple of rare crashes that could happen when launching a game in VR Game Theater or when streaming a VR game. On the Linux side, they've improved system display scale detection, making it compatible with more desktop environments. They've also squashed some crashes that occurred while the latest NVIDIA drivers and a few other technical issues. And for the macOS users, a few fixes were added, like preventing disk write error during update on macOS 13 Plus and fixing some overlay crashes in games using the metal rendering. This update should also make the Steam experience smoother for those using the macOS, Linux, or the VR setups. So that's a rundown of the most important features in this update. From Steam families, a rendering screenshot manager, input improvements, and a smoother performance, there's a lot to be excited about. What do you think about this update? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Steam updates just like this. Before we wrap up, I want to give a special shout out to everyone on our Discord community who's been supporting the channel. Starting from today, if you support the channel through our Humble Bundle link, you'll get a special thanks and your name will be credited in future videos. It's just a small way to show my appreciation for helping out and being part of this awesome community. So if you haven't already joined our Discord, now's the perfect time. You'll get to connect with other gamers, share your thoughts, and of course, help support the channel. Thanks for watching. My name is Vacheral, and as always, stay safe, take care, and happy gaming.
Stay safe, have fun, and happy gaming. Stay safe, have fun, and happy